On the Donut SMP, automated money-making methods have dominated the meta. But today, I'm gonna see if a manual money-making method, auction flipping, can earn me millions of dollars in profit. Alright guys, and as you can see here, I did not have to dig out a base unlike my other videos. And this is why this method is actually pretty good, because it doesn't require any like farm building or base digging out. You can literally do this anywhere. And pretty much you just flip amethyst pickaxes depending on the amount of time left before they self-destruct. If it has a higher time, you're gonna obviously sell for more. And if it has a lower time, you're going to sell for less. But just because it has more time does not mean you're going to make more profit. It just depends on what they put it for and how much you could flip off of that pickaxe. And guys, if you're wondering how do you find the prices, all you gotta do is just go to the amethyst pickaxes and you just have to analyze all of the prices and see what is the base for a 1 day time and like let's just say a 2 day time. So you just have to look at all of the prices and the amount of time left to see what the baseline is to make profit and flip the amethyst pickaxes. Alright guys, so I just calculated like how much they are, and 1 to 2 day prices are going for roughly like 18.5 million, and 2 day plus prices are going for roughly like 19 to 19.5 million. But the thing is about this, it can always fluctuate very fast, so you have to always make sure you're checking. Just because it's this pretty much the same point in the day does not mean they are going to be the same prices. Make sure to always check before you start pickaxe flipping. Alright guys, so now that I told you pretty much the basis about how to flip these amethyst pickaxes, I am going to probably try to auction flip them for 15 to 30 minutes, and I'll see how much money I can make. At the moment, I'm at $199.16, so hopefully I can get to 200 million from flipping these amethyst pickaxes, which means if I do like 15 minutes, 800,000 in 15 minutes is really good. So I'm gonna see how much I can make in 15 to 30 minutes, and hopefully I can reach 200 million. And guys, if you want to try to flip the amethyst pickaxes the best way, if you sort it to recently listed, and as you can see, like amethyst pickaxes pop up, and if you just refresh it like every time, amethyst pickaxes pop up every time, and you could just flip them based on the prices they're selling at. And that's why I said to check the baseline prices, because if you check the baseline prices, you could flip them by looking at the auction house at the recently listed and try to buy them before everyone else does. So yeah, that's probably the best way to flip amethyst pickaxes. So now that I told you that, I'm going to start flipping amethyst pickaxes for 15 to 30 minutes, and I'm going to see how much money I can make. If you are enjoying the video, I would really appreciate if you like and subscribe, as I'm trying to hit 700 subscribers by the end of May, and also create a Discord server. I'm doing a 100 million giveaway at 100 members. Please and thank you. Alright guys, so I was actually only doing this for 8 minutes, and I managed to buy all of these pickaxes for good deals, and I additionally sold more. As you can see here, I sold about 3 more. So far I've already made a lot of profit, but I still have these 5 to sell. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just let all of these sell, and I'm gonna see how much money I can make in the end. Alright guys, so as we can see here, if we search up on the auction house and go to my transactions, I managed to sell all of the pickaxes. I had to put the prices a little bit lower just so they could sell. You might have to do that sometimes so they sell faster. But if you're rich, you shouldn't have to really worry about that. But as you can see on the middle right of my screen, I made roughly like 1.5 million profit from 8 minutes of flipping pickaxes. It did take more time for them to sell, but I only spent 8 minutes in total actually buying the pickaxes. So in 8 minutes, I pretty much made 1.5 million. Which means that I can make easily over 10 million every hour just from doing this, maybe even 25 million if I have good flips. So this method's really good. And another thing I would like to mention before I go to the outro is that if you have Donut SMP Plus or Media, you could have the quick auction buy, but to make the flipping faster. But I don't have that on because of the fact that I don't want to accidentally buy something and lose my money. It's only if you would want to do that if you have plus rank. That would make it to where you could snipe stuff faster and make more profit. It just depends on what you want to do though. But I would definitely recommend this. It requires absolutely nothing to build, and it just requires pretty much like $18 million to start flipping. And once you have enough money to buy one pickaxe, it's like exponential growth from there. So yeah, this is a really good method, and yeah, let's just go to the outro. Alright guys, so I would really recommend this as it makes a lot of money and profit in such a short amount of time. And if y'all enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 700 subscribers by the end of May. And make sure to join my Discord server, link in the description. I am doing a giveaway, 100 million giveaway at 100 members. So yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one.